What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Dev. This is Patty Room Sports Talk. Before we get into this video, make sure y'all subscribe. Baltimore Ravens just find a way to squeak out a win versus the Los Angeles Chargers 20-10 in a mystifying offensive game that I'm sure the rest of the fan base is wondering like, yo, what just happened? But anyway, we came out with the win. Defense was stifling. Obviously, the law of averages, they found, some rhythm on one drive, went downfield and scored the touchdown, which gave them that 10. But all in all, we handled it. But just getting into the details of the game, we had, 197 yards rushing. Keaton Mitchell looks explosive. Great vision, patience, and finding his hole, and he caught the ball out the backfield today. Gus was doing his thing. Todd Monken, the play calling, he has a young mindset and he wants to pass that rock. Todd wants to pass the ball. I'm sorry. And sometimes it doesn't make sense. The scheming, the play calls, it just don't make sense, and the timing of it, because we'll be running the ball effectively. The possession in the fourth where we had the ball 47 seconds, the first play was a Gus run for 5 yards and then 2 passes, or it just didn't make sense. But everybody's probably pretty fatigued. Everybody could have been peeking ahead to the bye week as far as offensively, because I feel like defense was swarming. Jadeveon Clowney come up with a strip sack. We was being very physical. Keenan Allen going to get his catches. He going to get his yards. That's just a part of playing them. He is a big part of their offense, but for the most part, we were swarming. 4 turnovers. But to get 3 points off of 4 turnovers, it just doesn't seem right. And we didn't turn the ball over, which is crazy. It was just a weird game, but all that matters is the W. We made it out. We got the W. That's all that matters. But the small details going forward, we got a lot to work on offense. Now, it do feel good seeing OBJ get involved more with the slants. Bateman, he dropped one, but he went on a string of catches after that. Zay Flowers scored 2 times. The second one, Roquan wanted him to get down, because Roquan like, man, I'm old fashioned. Get down. We kneel this out. Defense should have to go back out there, but Zay, he young and he got his touchdown and everything worked out. Luckily, good. So shout out to Zay getting his touchdown, my guy. So, yeah, man, crazy game, but Lamar gets another win in prime time, and we stay atop the AFC at 9-3. We could not lose this game. It was an absolute must win. If we would have lost this game and went to 8-4, and the Steelers win next week versus Arizona on our bye week, then they would have went to first place in the AFC North. This was a must-win game. We come out of it versus the Rams, come out of bye week versus the Rams, and we got to handle business. I plan on being at that game. So we just going to have to handle business and keep rolling. Get healthy. We got to get healthy. Khalil Mack was raising hell today, but for the most part, that's what he does. First ballot Hall of Famer, All-Pro. We already know what Khalil Mack is made of, and he was doing his thing, but for the most, we made it out. That's all that matters. I ain't going to go too hard because, we probably got a lot of fatigue. We've been traveling London and to California and to Arizona. We was home 3 weeks, but for the most part, we just got the win. We got the W, and that's all that matters. Kyle Hamilton, oh my gosh, all pro. He's going to reset the safety market when it's time for him to get paid. When it's time for him to get paid, whoever's the highest paid at that moment will be second, because he will be the highest, and it's going to get like that. He's just doing it all. He can, like I said last week, he doesn't have a weakness on defense. He can do it all. Cover, blitz, run support, whatever you need, he can do it. Pat Queen played a good game. D-line just been a D-line. Shout out to Travis Jones. He was the only D-lineman without a sack, and now he got one. I want to say it was a half, but he in the books this year. He was the only one without a sack. So Travis Jones, B. Steve, I think he played a great game. B. Steve is playing awesome this year, and we gotta give it up for him, man. He stepped up big. He demanded that other spot, and he took it, and he grabbed it by the horns. Get Marlin back versus the Rams. Maybe Cooper Kupp. They got Puka Nacua. So we're gonna have to get right over this bye, but we got the W. Yes, yo, let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Patty Room Sports Talk, man. We got that W. We outside the bank, waiting for the guys to get back. It's ugly, but we going into the bye week, #1 in the AFC. Let's go.